What's going on, YouTube? I'm here to review two movies that I recently just got. They're both Bill Zebub films. The worst horror movie ever made, Uncut, and Dirtbags, Evil Never Felt So Good. I'll start with Dirtbags. It's basically about a movie about how humans are selfish. It's basically a story. It's how people will do anything. To get laid or drugs and all that stuff. It's really funny. This was the first Bill Zebub film I've seen. It's definitely not for everyone, I would say. I know Mr. Parka reviewed this one. He said it was one of his favorites. And he said it was like Bill Zebub tried to make it into like a John Waters film. I thought he succeeded. It's got Peter Steele from Typo Negative. Bill Zebub's in it. It's got really funny moments in this. Like my favorite scene would have to be the scene where Bill Zebub is giving a persuasive speech in college. That was probably my favorite scene. If you're wondering about the hair, I thought I'd spice things up, put on a wig, just for fun. I wish I can grow long, luscious hair like this. I think I can, but I don't know, I haven't tried, so. Long, luscious hair. And it's got, back to the movie, it's got a great soundtrack. I love the soundtrack to the movie. One of the bands I recognized was Anal Cunt. That's the band. Yeah, but it's a pretty funny movie if you're into like John Waters, Giuseppe Andrews type of comedy. This is the kind of movie that you might enjoy. I really enjoyed it. It was really funny, and I give it 2 thumbs up. It basically, like, I didn't think this movie was actually going to be that long, but like it turned out it was a pretty decent size time for a movie like this. So yeah, check this one out if you're into sort of kind of trashy, like perverted, offensive, because there is a lot of offensive comedy in this, and it does tell you in the beginning, and it says here in the back, it says caution. This movie contains humor that may be considered offensive, racial, blasphemies, and extremely witty, and scenes of nudity not for kids. So if you're into this kind of comedy and movies, definitely check that one out. And the next one I'm gonna review, the worst horror movie ever made. Personally, I know Mr. Parker didn't really like this one. I really liked it. The first time I watched it, I couldn't believe what I just saw. Like, it took a while for everything to sink in. It's really bizarre. Bill Zebub cramped a lot into a pretty long movie. It is pretty long, actually. It's like an hour and 53 minutes. But like the last 3 minutes are bloopers, and like 2 minutes of that is credits, I think. But it's really good. I don't know if it's for. This one's definitely not for everyone. Like this one has is more for like people that I don't really know how to explain it. If you like really bizarre like movies, this one's it. It's like you watch this movie and like the first 40 minutes in, you're like, wow, this is the first 40 minutes, I don't know, that's what I thought when I first saw this. It was like, I watched it and I was like, huh, I'm only 40 minutes into this movie and all this stuff happens. But it's basically Bill Zebub and his girlfriend are running from the law because Bill Zebub accidentally kills one of his friends in a card game with cards by playing 52 pickup, and so they're just on the run. That's basically the only story to this. There is no like other story besides that. Like, they have random scenes. I would say if you're gonna watch this, don't think about it too much. Like, don't be like, oh well, the story is really random, you know. It's random, like there's like a random mummy and whatever, but don't think about it too much. Just go along with the trip, and you'll enjoy it. I mean, I can't really say much about this. Like, I don't want to give anything away. There are funny scenes in this, like the Laurel and Hardy puppets, which was pretty funny. And I'm not even gonna say much about this, but yeah, I like how in the back here it says, "Be warned, this DVD contains originality." I think that's pretty funny. I love the cover art to both these films. And like I said, when you're gonna watch this, don't think about it too much, like about the story. Just go along with the trip and yeah, laugh. I know my friends were like, well, the movie, it jumped from scene to scene, like it didn't even make any sense. And I was like, yeah, well, don't think about it too much. This movie, it's not one of those like movies you think about. It's just, the story is they're running from a detective that is looking for them. That's all. I got it. I enjoyed it. I loved it. Definitely going to be purchasing more Bill Zebub films. And hopefully by October, I'm going to try to save up enough money to go to Cinema Wasteland in October. So, saying wish me luck, you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be my, if I do end up going, it's gonna be my first movie convention ever. So yeah, I hope I can save enough money to go. Hopefully I can get people to go with me too if I end up, you know. So yeah. So Cinema Wasteland, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I hope I can go purchase more Bill Zebub films in the future. I actually got these at, my friend ordered these movies from me at cinemawasteland.com, which is a pretty decent place to order movies. They were both $9.99, but with shipping and handling it was like $25.92 or 93 cents. But yeah, it's a good place to order movies. Other places that not a lot of people order movies from is familyvideo.com. You can find a lot of good movies from familyvideo.com. I think one of the reasons why not a lot of people order movies from there is because they don't think that they're going to have good horror movies, when they actually do have pretty decent horror movies. So yeah. So that was my little rant about Dirtbags and the worst horror movie ever made. Like I said, this one, don't think about it too much when you watch it. This one is hilarious, and if you like Giuseppe Andrews, John Waters style comedy, then watch that. And yeah, so wish me luck, you guys, to get to Cinema Wasteland in October. I'm gonna see how much I can save up from here to then. And yeah, so wish me luck, you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah.